Hi, I'm Craig Jones with Performance DIY in Rosa, and we're representing and showing you the best concrete and asphalt patch product in the world, and I'll tell you why here in a second. So I'm going to give you a little history. Way back in the day, 40 years ago, powertrain and stamping plants in the automotive industry needed a coating system that would go over concrete. It would remove the creosote wood blocks, and they would want to put down a system that would resurface the top of concrete at about 1/4 of an inch. And they wanted something harder than concrete. And so that was the origination of Performance Pave Patch. Since then, we've done millions of square feet. NASA, for instance, when we do the manufacturing plan for NASA, they'll pour up to 20-foot thick concrete, the hardest concrete you can possibly get, and we'll cap it with this because the compressive strength is so great, about 4 times the strength of concrete. And so most people aren't used to having a patch that can be applied in a thin film as low as 1/16 of an inch, all the way up to as thick as you want, 3 feet thick if you want. And so that will actually bond to concrete better than concrete bonds to itself. And so Pave Patch is the premium, world's greatest product. And so it comes in a simple do-it-yourself kit. And so this particular, and comes in different sizes. You can buy it in different sizes. This is what is starting to be used on bridge decks. And what it does is it waterproofs the bridge so that the rain and the salts won't get into this superstructure and contaminate and rust them. And so they're getting almost double the life of a bridge by having Pave Patch applied to the top surface. So it's real simple. You simply open this up like this, and everything you need is in it. There's a reason why we do what we do here at Performance. We are not simply manufacturers, we are installers, and we started out being installers, many years back, almost 50 years. My father was DuPont's largest maintenance coating distributor in the world, and so as a young man I was involved and got to deal with a lot of chemists and everything else. And so we've developed this with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, let's say. And so in this kit, you have your Part B activator, your specially blended aggregate. Not all aggregate is the same, believe it or not. When you test it, it has to have a certain size mixture in different type of materials. And you have your mixing wand that goes into your drill. We recommend a pretty good drill, like an electric drill, because this, when mixed, is going to give you the consistency of concrete, pretty much. And that's the whole idea, is to make it so that anybody that can trowel concrete can trowel this. And then, of course, your Part A. And so all you're doing, and then your fibers that also have to be added. So you're going to take all of this, you're going to mix your Part A and your Part B for 3 minutes by itself. Then you're going to slowly add sand to it while mixing, and your fibers consistent. So when you have a full bag of sand blended, you'll have a half a bag of the fibers. Then you add your other sand and then the other half of the fibers, so it's all consistent. Once it's mixed, we recommend applying it within 20 minutes. And what's neat about this is it's self-priming, vertical or horizontal surface at any thickness. You can do curbing, you can do cracks and patches. There's not a concrete patch product even comes close to this. This is by far the best product on the market for patching concrete and asphalt.
And Craig, what is the drying time?
So the drying time at 75 degrees is about 3 hours. It's 0 VOC, it's safe to use, safe for the environment, and it's unbelievably chemical resistant. It is really the Cadillac product to put over any concrete or asphalt. You can patch holes, curbing. Like nowadays with curbs, they have to bust out the curb, reform it, and pour new curbs. You don't have to do that with this. As long as the integrity and the compressive strength and the tensile strength of the concrete is good. In other words, it's not crumbling and falling apart. When you apply this, your weak link won't be this product to the concrete. The only weak link would be the concrete to the concrete. So as long as you have a pretty good concrete surface, you can apply this and not have to worry about it delaminating and chipping off. Because if it were to chip off, it will pull the concrete up with it. It will literally pull the concrete up with it. And so one thing about this product too that you want to be aware of is thicker is better. So the thicker, even if you have kind of a weak concrete, if you add this thick enough, an inch thick, you will have a very durable product. And so this is going to be the future of, if you see really high-end homes that want the best concrete, they'll pour concrete and then they'll resurface the concrete with this product. So Performance Pave Patch, the best concrete and asphalt patch product anywhere. Any other questions that you?
No, just that it's going to save you a lot of money. Instead of changing it all, you can just change those pieces that are not good anymore.
Yeah, that's a great point. You know, I've been into garages where the concrete is lifting and it's spalling and there's holes and they say, we need to bust out this concrete. And I say, we can fix this entire area in 3 hours. Better than brand new concrete. And that's the difference. You can have a really busted up concrete floor and say it's impossible. That's because the current patch products out there, I won't name company names, but we all know. You go into the big box stores and you buy this concrete, they never really hold up. This will. So this is an option most people don't have. So we appreciate you coming to Performance DIY to see the world's greatest products. And we hope you visit all of our different products. And on behalf of Craig Jones and Rosa,